rocket missiles on an Argentinian Skyhawk warplane.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Okay. Gonna reopen.
All yours, my dear.
Hmm?
You setting up about like you're going to sit?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay. We got about 10 seconds.
Okay. Stand by.
Morning, Craig. There was, in fact, to communicate, Craig, the details of the clash that is going on just outside of Port Stanley, the capital of the Malvinas, is unclear. The reports are not complete. What we do know is the fighting has reached Mount Kent. That is about 25 kilometers from the capital area. The fighting is apparently quite intense. Argentinian troops have been reinforced, as have the British. There were reports overnight, and again this morning, this is from military sources, which come, of course, indirectly from the junta, that the Argentinians are confident this battle is not going to be over that quickly. They say, and they're still maintaining, that the loss of the HMS Invincible has changed the British strategy, and they warn of grave dangers for the British if they try and carry out a land assault without the help of air cover. In fact, the Air Force chief here last night, Lamidoso, said that they have pictures taken by an Argentine Skyhawk warplane that show that, in fact, the British air carrier was hit, and they are feeling confident about that. Well, I don't know. We haven't seen any of that, and you know as well as I do, Craig, what it is like to get information out of this town. The junta met last night, but they met with Costa Méndez, the foreign minister, and they were talking about quite different topics than this. We have had no further confirmation other than repeated claims by Air Force Chief Lamidosa that, in fact, the strike was effective the other day. They have never said, of course, that it was the Invincible. They're talking only about a British aircraft carrier, but as we were discussing yesterday, there are only two. They continue to maintain that, and they're talking a lot about the reinforced troops. They continue to say that changes British strategy. I have no idea if you're right, Craig, if they are in fact just lying to the Argentinian people and to the international press gathered here. I don't know what their strategy is or why they would do that. There was not much. He met late last night with the junta. It is believed that he was talking about the possibility of a trip to Cuba. It was confirmed last night that he will go tomorrow to Havana, where a meeting of the non-aligned states is underway now. There was some conflict about who would go, some discussions on that. The statements coming out of that are few and far between. They seem to be arguing that this does not indicate any change in Argentina's foreign policy at all. How they do view this meeting of the non-aligned states is a chance to seek solidarity with other Latin American and third world partners. They say that the non-aligned movement itself stands for anti-colonialism, and therefore it will identify and support Argentina's cause. Well, it was interesting yesterday because, of course, in an unprecedented meeting, for the first time ever, the Soviet ambassador to Argentina met with President and General Galtieri yesterday. They had a 30-minute meeting. They presumably discussed political and diplomatic support. That's, in fact, what the ambassador said when he emerged from the meeting. He said that the Soviet Union was totally sympathetic to the Argentine fight for the Malvinas, that diplomatic political support was forthcoming. When he was asked about the possibility of military aid, he said, no comment, not no. However, again late last night, Lamidoso, the Air Force chief, did say that in fact Argentina was not seeking and was not asking for Soviet aid. They are arguing in the last 24 hours that they in fact don't need it.